So we are inside the cockpit of the HS, the MG HS Lux. What up, everybody? Yamgela Kotliwe here, your MG corporate sales executive in Gqeberha. Oh, it is just such a beautiful day here in PE. And behind me is our latest SUV, flagship SUV that we've introduced into the market in South Africa. All right, so guys, I'm excited about the start of many more episodes to come. I'm titling, this series, What the MG? And the reason why, I think, people think that MG is a new brand in South Africa. Our parents, my parents' generation might remember MG. It left the country at some point, but came back into South Africa in 2024. We are over 100 years old in terms of pedigree. So we are not a new brand in South Africa and across the globe, but the purpose for these reviews is so that people just understand that MG is not a new Chinese company. It's not a new whatever company that's just entered the market. Okay, so we are 101 years old this year. And behind me is our flagship SUV. All right, this is the HS luxury model. This is the 2-liter derivative. Okay, beautiful, finished in black. Okay, diamond cut 19-inch wheels. Absolutely stunning color with the privacy windows here at the back. Okay, and guys, I'm going to cover as much detail as I can, but obviously those that do want a bit more information, you can just pop a message and I will get in touch with you, okay? So I just want us to start in the front. The lights of this car, they call it the hunting lights. All right, we've got our LED strip here and our daytime running, 3 daytime dots there. But they are absolutely spectacular in the night. The vision is absolutely beautiful. It's like you're watching a Matrix LED, all right? But they call it the BAIC Vision LED lighting system, okay? Finished here in a massive honeycomb grille. Also in like a dark silver, matte silver type of color, all right? And the MG badging, how fitting. It's like nice and bold, all right? Pronounced on the grille, just above the grille, I mean. So we are inside of the HS, the MG HS Lux. Alright, so this is the top of the range Lux model. It's got all the creature comforts, all of the bells and whistles. Okay. Right now I'm driving in one of the back roads in Port Elizabeth. It's beautiful there. And the driving quality of this vehicle is absolutely sensational. Obviously when you're driving back roads, the undulations on the road aren't perfect. And the way this car just soaks up the bumps is really something, man. I don't know what the perfect word is for it, but it makes you feel relaxed. The road is imperfect, but the way this thing drives, right? And everything is literally at the touch of your fingers, or at your fingertips, if they call it. So we've got our infotainment display here, which isn't overly complicated. And what I like is everything is literally just here. So you don't have to switch from climate to what you're listening to. So you've got your Apple CarPlay, you've got your Android Auto in a section of the screen, you've got your climate. Ooh, there's a speed up. You've got your climate, you've got what you want to listen to, whether it's your radio, your USB, your Bluetooth, and then you've got your nav. And the nice thing is, if you want more of it, you obviously just select on it, and like there we've got our nav. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to the home screen, and should you want more things, then you just swipe to the left, and you've got your navigation, climate, everything under smaller icons. Okay, so really there's a lot of ease within the infotainment itself. It's not overly complicated like you get in some German brands, but yeah, let me just enjoy the drive a bit more and then soak it all in, and I'll give my 2 cents a few moments later. So I'm gathering my thoughts as I'm driving here, and I'm just like, I'm so in awe of the value for money that you're getting. So traditionally all my years, I've owned your German brands like your VW, Mercs and so forth. And you obviously pay quite a price tag to be able to drive one of those. But driving this, and I'm like to myself, why did this not get launched when I had my first child? Because what I paid for German comfort was about a bar, or just over a bar. And for just over 500,000 Rand, you are getting 170 kilowatts. 370 Newton meters of torque. Okay, you are getting an SUV fully kitted out. All right, I'll show you guys when I'm outside the car. Electric tailgate, all of those things. Leather interior. Those that have kids know how important leather interior is in a vehicle. And yeah, man, I do not feel myself wanting more. I do not feel myself wanting any less than this. Those that don't know, MG was bought over by SAIC Motors, SAIC, which is obviously Chinese. But for me, I've driven a couple of the Chinese derivatives, and honestly speaking, I feel that this is the most amount of quality I've ever experienced. It is still largely British, so the British designed the vehicle, but it is just made over in China. Yeah. So, but it's not, you would not say, I mean, all of the materials are solid, there's no creaking within the cabin. As I'm speaking, you guys can probably hear that there's a lot of wind outside, but you don't feel the atmosphere around you. It's very quiet and insulated. And I think, when you are looking for comfort in the vehicle, the noise from the outside not penetrating into the vehicle is very important. So this is a bit of a bumpy road, so I'm just going to put it in sport. I like my stiff suspension. Alright, I've got a shortcut here. Alright, and it's as easy as 2 buttons, if I can just get it. And then my suspension stiffens up immediately. Alright, and guys, one thing that I really appreciate about the driving position and the cockpit from the driver's side is this the steering wheel with the flat bottom and flat top. Alright, I don't know, for whatever reason, it just makes driving so much more comfortable. I hope the camera is stabilized enough for you guys to see, but this flat bottom, us South Africans, we like to hold our steering wheels at the top and be at a cruising sensation. But yeah, this flat bottom and flat top is really such a comfortable, you know, feel to the hands. And yeah, okay, so there's one thing that I forgot to mention. Okay, so every time I turned away and I was speaking to my cameraman, the car would tell me I must not drive when I'm fatigued. I'm not fatigued, I'm very alive. Okay, I took some Morocco before I took tea. Okay, so we've got this camera here, which basically is a fatigue sensor. So every time you look away and you look away for too long, the car will remind you that you should focus on the road. But if it senses that you are fatigued, it will obviously tell you not to drive and tell you to pull over, which is, yeah, it's a safety system, which I think our elderly people will appreciate. Just when your car tells you to take a break, you need to take a break. Okay. But yeah, everything is rather simple in this vehicle. This being the top of the range model, obviously you get all of your heated seats, you get dual climate control, you've got climate at the back, you've got vents at the back as well. But I'll delve into that when I do the walk around the vehicle. Overall, for just over 500,000 rand for the top spec, I don't know what else competes, honestly speaking. But I really do believe if you want to make sure of what I'm saying, go and test drive one for yourselves. Okay, guys, that is it for our review for today. I hope everybody enjoyed this informative session and review of this beautiful vehicle. Listen, guys, so this is not just a review channel. I am under the Tavcore Motor Group. Okay, so we do have a large number of brands under our belt. Okay, so we've got VW, we've got Audi, we've got Suzuki, we've got JAC, Jetour, BAIC. So and we've got a large selection on used vehicles. So if there is a vehicle that you are specifically looking for, my number will be at the bottom as well, so you can give me a shout or make a comment below so that I can get in contact with you. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if there is something that you are specifically looking for, all right, your dream vehicle, even if it is a G63, I promise you I'll get it for you. Okay, but I hope everybody enjoyed the review for today, and we will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.